co-host here, Leader George. Also, we have our special guest, Leader OPM. And also, we do have a guest speaker, which will be coming on later. But I'll hand over to Leader George to do a brief introduction while we wait for our special guest to get on board. So, Leader George, you can take over, please.
Okay, good evening. Good evening, all. Welcome to today's Zoom, where we always talk about Royalq. That is Royal Quantitative Artificial Intelligence. It's a robot that helps us to trade the cryptocurrencies markets. Okay, it's a robot that we don't have to send our money to Royalq. Our money stays with us. Leader Oshawe, please, once our guest speaker comes online, please let me know.
Sure, I'm looking out for her.
Okay. Okay, so what the business is just, if you are new here, just take the business as if you want to start up a provision store. Just take that you want to start up a provision store. You know that you are going to rent the shop. You pay for a shop for 1 year. You are going to keep money aside for your light fees, money, all this small money you use for your utility fees, paying lights, buying fuel, buying water and all that in the shop. Then you also keep money that you use to go and buy the goods you'll be selling inside the shop. So it's the same thing. In Royalq, you pay the 120.
Okay, you pay the one. Dr. Money is
okay.
Here right now.
Okay. Our guest speaker is. I don't know if she's ready.
Yeah, I think you should just invite her.
Okay.
Okay, she said you should continue, so you can go ahead.
Okay. Okay, so the business is as simple as you starting a provision store. Everything you do in your provision store, you go to market, you buy the goods you're going to sell in the shop, you get a sales spot or a sales person that will sell. Then you also do some marketing to sell your provision store. That is how a standard business works. You don't start up a new provision store and you don't do adverts or tell people around you that, see, I've started a provision store, so feel free to come around to get things from my shop. So everything you do in your provision store business, you will do it here in Royalq. It's not a Ponzi scheme. It's not a business that you answer, if I come with $100, if I come with $1,000, how much will I be getting daily? Royalq is not a business like that. It's not a business you say, if I come with 1,000, how much will I get monthly? Take it as a business you are doing, just like when you start a provision store. If I give you 1 million to start a provision store, and I ask you, how much can you make daily? You know that you will not be able to answer. But you know that on the long run, you are going to make profit from that business. So that is how Royalq is. We don't give our capital to Royalq. Just like the goods you buy in your shop, you don't give it to the shop owner. The shop owner, you just rent the shop, you pay your $120 to use the robot for 1 year. That's how you pay your money, your shop rent, to use the shop for 1 year. You put in Royalq, you put at least $20 for gas fees. Then you start with at least $100. You start at least with $100. It's just like when you rent a big shop and you start selling maybe sugar. You know that you have a bigger picture that in the long run, you add more capital to sell milk, you sell Milo, you sell semo, you sell rice and all that. So nobody starts a provision store with selling only one item and just focus here. So this is the business that as you start, you have the bigger picture in your head that, okay, I'm starting with $100, but before 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I've increased my capital so that the robot can trade effectively with the features, all the functions in the robot. So what the robot does is a semi-robot in the sense that you give it some sets of instructions. It's just like you tell your sales boy that this milk, I'm selling it at so amount. The cost price is so amount. So those instructions you give your sales boys is as very simple instructions, and you go. So in Royalq, we give this robots these simple instructions. Okay, start Bitcoin for me at $43,000. Sell when it's at $44,000. Simple instructions. So what are you answer? You want to ask what happens when Bitcoin, you start Bitcoin at 43,000 and it goes down to 40,000. What the robot will do, it will do what every wise businessman will do. Your bag of rice you bought 2 bags of rice in your provision store to sell at 50,000. But the bag of rice currently in the market now is selling at 45,000. You as a businessman, what are you going to do? Will you start looking at it and be expecting profit? It's not a Ponzi scheme. It's a full-time business that you take serious. So as a businessman, the bag of rice you are selling currently is at 45, but you bought it at 50 to sell at 55, but the price reduced. What you do, you look for more money to go to the market, buy those cheaper bag of rice. You can buy like 4 bags of rice. You know that 4 bag of rice, if you start selling them at 50,000, you can even sell the first 2 bags of rice you bought at 50,000. You can still sell them at 50,000 and you make profit. Your profit will come from the 4 bags of rice you bought at 45 and you are selling at 50,000. The profit, you see that you will not make any loss from the one you bought at 50 and you are selling at 50. If you sell everything together. So that is the principle. The Martingale strategy, that is the principle. This robot, Royalq artificial intelligence robot, is being designed, developed on. It does not, your salesperson cannot sell the rice you bought at 50,000, sell it at 45. You know that you did not program your sales boy or your salesperson to make loss in your sale. It will either wait, it will either delay, it will either wait for the price of rice to increase before it will make any sales. That is how the robot is designed. It can never make a sale in loss. The sell order must be in profit. That is how the robot is designed. And the robot is designed to sell to trigger the sell price from 1% and above, depending on the commands you give the robot. So in Royalq, we don't experience real loss because the robot trades on spot markets. So what we experience in Royalq is what we call the floating loss. Floating in the sense that the value, maybe you instructed the robot to buy 1 Bitcoin for you. Your one Bitcoin, the quantity is still with you in your shop. It's still with you in your Binance. Your Binance is your exchange, where it's just like the shop you rented. You have the key to the shop. It's secure. That is how Binance is. You keep it there while you connect the robot with the help of the API. So the robot buys and sells in the shop. So the robot is only instructed to sell in profit. When it goes down, the robot buys more quantity for you. That is how the robot works. It can never make loss. What it does, if it goes down, it will buy as it's waiting. As it's waiting, it will be buying more quantity of that product you want the robot to sell for you. Just like as I gave example of a rice seller, the price goes down, the robot will buy more quantity of the rice so that when this price starts going up, it starts selling them, making profits for you. So the logic behind a successful trader in the market is the same logic Royalq have. The only time what we experience in Royalq is just the waiting time. That is the time it will take the value, the coin that has reduced value to increase, to recover back the value and give you your profit. That is the only drawback we have in Royalq, and we call it the floating loss. To me, I call it the waiting time. So your money, your capital, your profits the robot is making for you, everything stays in your Binance, safe and secure. You don't give it out to anybody to trade. You don't give it out to the robots. It stays with you. If you need your profits tomorrow, even when Royalq is doing maintenance, it has nothing to do with you. You can quietly go to your Binance, transfer your profits to P2P, and make yourself get your money in your currency. It's as simple as ABC. The business is very simple. If you understand it, you know that yes, if you remove the mindset of Ponzi scheme in a business, you will enjoy Royalq. We have been in the business, this is our third year. If the business is a Ponzi scheme, I don't think we'll be here explaining what Royalq is. And you know, Ponzi scheme, you give out your money, and when they go on maintenance, your money goes with them. But yeah, your money stays with you in Binance. And you all know Binance is among the #1 websites in the world that is safe and secure. So your money is there, you don't give it to Royalq, you just connect the robot to your Binance. And we give it only 2 permissions. Permission #1 is the same permission you give your salesperson in your shop. For the person to be able to read your sales book, that is, see the cost price and see the selling price. That is one of the permission we give the robot, to be able to see the market, to see the rates of the market when a coin is going down, when the coin is going up. Permission #1 for the robot to be able to read the market. Permission #2 for your sales girl to be able to make sales, and for your sales person to be able to buy and sell. That is the 2 permissions we give the robot. So anybody telling you that the robot will do their money, it's not happening. It's not Royalq. We give Royalq 2 permissions in our Binance because we connect it to our Binance. Permission #1 to read the market, and permission #2 to be able to make trading, buys and sell in the spot market. The spot market, we don't experience real loss. We only experience floating loss, in the sense that the value of the coin you are trading has gone down. And with time, because of the nature of the currency which we are trading, crypto goes down and it comes up, it goes up, it comes down. That is why we are trading it, because of its volatility. The robot helps us to make profits. And the good news is that the robot works 24/7. It works when you are sleeping, it works when you don't have data, it works when your phone is off, it works when you are busy with your business, it works 24/7. Once you give it the instruction to work, it works, and it has different modes. It has the hands-free mode, in the sense that you set it and the robot continue buying and selling, making profits for you, buying and selling, making profits for you. Start it, continue repeating that buying and selling and making profits for you. Then we have the other part of you, okay, robot, trade this coin for me, give me my profits and stop. We call it the one shot. It does it once, then you can instruct it to trade more. But if you are the busy type and you just want the robots to continue making trades for you, you set it on the hands-free, which is the cycle. The robot buys, sell, buys, sell, buys, sell. That is how the robot works, and that is how it makes profits for us. Now, crypto, if you are new here, cryptocurrency has 2 seasons, the bear season and the bull season, just like every businesses have. It's just like some people, when you see some people complain about cryptocurrencies, you take it as maybe as an importer. You imported umbrella, and the umbrella comes in after the rainy season. You know that if, as an importer, you start regretting why did you import umbrella, because sales will be very low. That is how that you see people complaining. There are people that came into cryptocurrencies when there's a bear season, when in the bear season. Bear season is when coin starts going down. This season that we are almost entering on, we have already entered. The Bitcoin halving is coming up in April. So we are already seeing you are already seeing the light at the starting of the tunnel, because it's very visible now to see that crypto have started selling itself. They started making profits from the kind of results we see from trading. So you see that, yes, we are in the boost season. And if you are starting crypto now, you are going to enjoy it. You enjoy the massive profits. Then when I started, I told you that everything you do in your provision store, you do it in Royalq. Nobody starts a provision store newly and don't do adverts or don't post it on your social media about your new business that you're doing well. So in Royalq, we advise, it's the company encourage us by giving us rewards for anybody. If you introduce the business to others and they like it and they come in because of the security in the business, Royalq rewards you with instantly $30 once you refer someone instantly. That one is not among your trade. It does not have anything to do with your trading. It's just like in your shop. In the shop you rented for 1 year and you pay your shop rent, and maybe there's a vacant shop and you help the landlord to look for someone to take. That means you have functioned as an agent. You see that the landlord will give you commissions as agency fee for helping him look for someone to rent the shop. So that is all about Royalq. If you have questions, please drop it on the chat box. After our special guest speak to us, we'll attend to it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Leader George, for such an elaborate explanation. So right now, so we don't want to waste our special guest, special guest speaker's time. Let me just welcome her. Dr. Mrs. Money is a V6 in Royalq. If you don't know what V6 is, we have V1 to V6, and she's at the top. And even with the fact that she's at the top, she's still building at the top. There's something she's still building on that top there. That top, she's still building it. Even though she has gotten to the top, she's still not resting. She's still building at the top. It's called team partner, global partner. So she's a global partner in Royalq. I would like to
the
welcome.
only female
Yes,
V6 in
she's
the
the
world.
best and only female V6 in the whole world. So if you're in Royalq, I don't know Dr. Mrs. Money. I don't know. There's a problem if you don't know her. She's the first and only female V6 in the world. And if I'm not mistaken, I think she got to that rank in 6 months. I mean, it's crazy. So please, ma, if you are there, you can omit yourself and just, tell us your wonderful journey in the Royalq space. Welcome, ma. I know that you are from Delta, so I say Migbo. Welcome.
They've converted you into the robophone. Brendo. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Can hear you, ma.
Okay. It's a privilege to be here in your midst. I love Royalq. I'm passionate about it. So whenever I'm called, to be part of any meeting in Royalq, I always try to create time for it, because this is my business. This is what I love doing. This is what picks my bill for me. So if you're here today, it is not a coincidence. It's not a mistake. It is because you are destined for greatness. And if you listen, can you mute yourself? Who is that?
Please, let's mute
Can you mute
ourselves.
yourself? So if you're here today, it's not a coincidence, it's not a mistake. It is because you are destined for greatness. There's something that I tell my children always. I tell them that people don't just meet. Things don't just happen. It happens because, it is meant to happen. You are fortunate to be here. after this meeting, greet the person that invited you to this meeting. Tell the person, thank you for being a destiny helper to me. That is the truth. Sometime ago, last 2 years ago, I had the opportunity of seeing this same message on the status of my upline. It didn't, at least somebody invited you here. It didn't invite me. I saw it on his status. That is the power of social media. And I asked him, guy, what should copy this one again? And, because we've done a lot of stuff and we've lost money, just like many of us here. And he told me, Mama, this one, you good to look at me. And somehow I said, I looked at it. What caught my attention was the fact that I know they give my money to anybody because I have lost and I don't know how to do something small. So I lost a lot. So when he told me that I don't have to give my money to anybody, that was the selling point for me. The same day Mr. James signed up, that same day I signed up with him. I didn't waste my time because at times you see good opportunity and you want to wait, you end up forgetting or changing your mind or something. So I didn't do that. I signed up immediately. I didn't even have the money to trade them, but I just activated the bot because I knew that this was it for me. And today the story, changed my life. Now, Royalq is a business that you do with your peace of mind. I don't know how many of you here you've lost money in other businesses, but I know that most persons we've lost money in business, not because we want to throw our money away, but because we desire to look for alternatives source of income. We desire to better our family. We desire to, those that are men, we want to cater for our children, our responsibility, and those that are women, we want to be the helpmate that God has made us to be in our home. In doing that, we end up losing more money. Now, some of us also, we've even gone a step further and brought people into businesses. What happened at the end of the day? The business crashed and those people lost money. Some persons even got to the extent of being arrested because of money they helped people to invest in business. Those are the things that Royalq took care of for me and many of us. That is why we are this passionate about it. Royalq is a business that nobody will come and arrest you tomorrow because you don't collect money from anybody. As a matter of fact, we teach you how to use your money, convert it to dollar yourself. So you know how to do P2P yourself. That's the first thing a leader will do for you. So you convert your money to dollar yourself, and then you trade. So you don't give your money to anybody. That is the first safety net. Royalq has two safety nets. If you are interested in doing this business, it has two safety nets. First one is that you don't give your money to anybody. So you cannot lose something that's with you. Your money that is in your Zenith bank, you cannot lose it unless that Zenith bank crashes. It's your money in your own account. That's the first safety net. And then the second safety net in Royalq is that we do just spot trading. We have futures, we have forex trade. For Royalq, we do just, it's not as if Royalq don't do futures. The bot has futures, but we don't promote it, we don't do it because we want to stick to the part that we are sure that nobody's losing any money. So we do just spot trading, and with that, your capital is sure. You don't lose money in spot trading. The bot is a quantitative bot. It just helps to increase the quantity of whatever asset you are keeping, right? That's what happens. So this bot will change your story if you take it serious. If you look at the lives of all those that have been committed, dedicated to this business, you will see that there's something unique and different about every one of them. You are smiling always. Some days ago, my daughter, some days ago, she created an account just January here, and she just came. She was showing me her back office, and I saw it. She had made about $400 in just this 1 month plus. And I said, because I do everything for them, they don't take their business serious. But I told her this time, I said, you'll be graduate, you will take it serious. And she was doing it. And she had made about 400. I was looking at her, I said, do you know what is that? In January to February, you've made over 700,000. She said, yes, mom. I said, like this, in this same house. That is what Royalq can do for you. Royalq will make you to be financially independent. It will make you to be financially stable. Royalq has done so many things for me. I can't begin to count it so that it will not seem like I'm hyping it, but it is a decision that has changed my life. There is no more that, like, I sat down some days ago and I calculated what I made in just January that passed. I made about 7 million just, because I took my business serious and, shared it with people, not even the trade. So imagine, like, somebody today posted on the group, the person made $598 trading. Calculate that, that's over 800, 900,000 because of the dollar rate. Now, there's something beautiful about Royalq. You are trading in hard currency, foreign currency. Do you know that, like all these Hausa, Boki people, do you know that there are some people that their business that they do is just to convert naira to dollar, to euro, to pound? That's their business. They buy it just like the way people hold palm oil. That's how they buy dollar, they keep it and wait for the price to increase and they sell. When the price go down, they buy again. That's just their business they do every day in their life. So now Royalq has turned you to that. You are converting your money from naira to dollar. That's the first part of the business, even without trading. June, July last year, I converted a lot of money, at least by my standard, by Nigeria standard, to dollar at about 600 and something dollars. Some good amount of money, at least over $30,000, $40,000. And by today, that same dollar has crossed 1,700. Even if I did not trade with it, do you think I have made a good decision or not? From 650, 620, 610 to 1,000, as at this evening, it was 1,735. Calculate $40,000, $50,000 of that. My money has almost tripled just by, even if I did not trade in this economy. Do you understand? So that is the part. So what I want you to do, look at it this way, that it is a win-win situation. As long as you are sure of the preservation of your capital in any business you do, because if you're doing a business, first thing you should be sure of is the preservation of your capital before you talk of profits. So Royalq ensures that your capital is preserved. After that, we'll not talk about the profit. So the fact that you think the dollar will end at 1.7, sorry, Nigeria does not have anything in place to combat this inflation or this free fall of naira. It's going to go to 2,000. It's going to. I'm not swearing. I'm not praying. I'm not wishing it. It is facts. It's not everything we say, God, in Jesus' name. Yeah, in Jesus' name, God will work and all that. But we're talking about facts. What's going because of the economy, because of the kind of leaders we have. It's going to go to 2,000. It's going to go to 2,500. How are you going to pay the bills of your children? How are you going to feed? Things are so expensive. Ordinary sachet water that was 5 naira in Delta State, it is 30 naira. Do you understand? So you owe yourself, your family, a duty to wake up. If you continue to sleep, it will get to the level that human beings will be eating human beings in this country. If you continue to sleep, it is high time you wake up and be the responsible parent or adults that you want to be or that you desire. Yes, planning, thinking about it is good, but go a step further to acting. Now, the beauty about the Royalq community is that we are one, irrespective of the team you belong. Like George and what's her name? They are not in my structure, but I'm here today. I'm rooting for them. I'm supporting them. That is where Royalq works. We don't care which where you belong. It's just that we don't encourage uplines to be lazy. So at times we tell you go back and ask your upline some questions. But even at that, the community is a beautiful one where we hold the hands of each other up and we guide you what to do. George is a V4 leader that I know, a very pragmatic, dedicated, committed leader that is ready to hold you. I mean, he's such a patient person. So if you are here today and you're ready to activate, he's going to support you, hold you. At least I can promise you that you can pitch at me and hold me to that. If he fails you, I'll fight him. He will hold you and they will guide you through every step of the way until you can stand. All through the teaching stage, he will be there to mentor you, to guide you, to hold your hands, teach you what to do. As long as you are ready to change your life, as long as you are ready to change your financial story, as long as you are ready to live. If you don't do something and earn in dollars, sorry, you are alive, but you're not living. As long as you are ready to live, we are here to support you. We are here to help you grow. If you are sure that your capital is safe, you're not going to blow it, you're not going to lose it, then you can now go extra mile to look for money to do your business, right? Some people don't say money no day, but you cannot even be looking for money for a business that tomorrow will crash. You'll go on maintenance and use your money to do the maintenance and maintain your money for you. But if you are sure that your capital is safe, you can now say, okay, what else can I do to look for money to do my business? Because you are sure that you will grow the business. Little drop, don't despise your little beginning. Little drop. Before you know, you're using the power of compounding, your money will grow. There's somebody I'm a mentor to the person. He started with just $1,000 2 years ago. He compounded it even in the bear market, and he has made over $100,000. $100,000 2 years ago was like 100 million, but today $100,000 is almost 180 million. Do you understand? That is what it means earning in dollar. I don't want to take your time. I've talked too much, but I just want you to know that this. I was talking. My daughter. She's a student. You know, she was talking with me this evening. I shared this on the group, and she's a medical student. She graduated this year as a doctor, and she was telling me some things she needed to buy, and she was saying, "Mommy, things are so expensive. Look at this. I want to buy this book. I want to buy this." She was just counting things, and I told her, I said, you know, forget about it.
Okay, so I think we have lost. Dr. Money.
And she can't join him because it's already 100.
It's a problem. So who will leave this group? Who will leave this Zoom now?
Who joins now?
I can't even tell.
Let me leave so she can come.
I
will leave also.
Thank you. Don't know if she's here yet. She's not here yet. Okay, I'm Leader George. A lot of people want
And
to
she
know.
said it's full, can't join. So I told her that she can join now. Someone has left.
But someone is back in. It's 100 now.
What now?
Sorry, network threw me out. The devil is a liar. The network in my house is so bad. Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
The network in my place is so epileptic. I had to come into my car. You can see the horn. I had to come into my car to be able to talk to you guys. That's how much I love you. The network in my house is so bad. Outside this night, I am in my car this night just to be able to talk to you guys. So
I appreciate it,
I just want you to take this serious. Like I was saying, I told my daughter, you know what I said? I said, don't worry, I earn in dollars. Boldly, confidently. You know why? Because I can pay the bills because I earn in dollars from Royalq. Royalq will do that. If you are not doing your Royalq, can you boldly say that? You can't say that. So you need to act now. This sermon will be preaching it since last year. Those that listened and reactivated or activated about last year, they are smiling today. What about you? If you say you want to wait for the Naira to go down, please, I'm sorry, I'm not bad Martin Nigeria, but have you seen anything that has gone up in this country that has come down? Please. Well, just do it this way. Activate. Even if it comes down, sure you are still earning the same dollar. It will still go up. So just activate your board. Let us hold your hands. Let us show you what to do. Pick your trade. And then for those that have lost money, in the last bear market, I'm very sorry. Many of us, we did that. Then we didn't fully understand the way the crypto market works, because I personally like taking responsibilities for things. And so I want to apologize on behalf of all the leaders or anyone that told you about Royalq then. Probably the person didn't know what to do. Then the market went down. That is the bear market. But guess what? This is the good news. We are now in the bull season. All what you lost in the previous bear market, if you've done it before, this is the time to get it. Bitcoin, when I said I called a coin ICP last year, August, September, it was at $2.8. That coin got to $14, and the bull run has not started. You can imagine a friend of mine, in the group there, bought 600 pieces. If you multiply with at 2.8, multiply at $14, $15, you can imagine. Then multiply that if he holds it. I told him not to sell, that to get to $300. You can imagine the money he has made just by listening. Now, this is what we also do for our team members. We realize the importance and power of the bull market. We know that it is once in every 4 years. So we wouldn't want you to miss this opportunity. Once you activate the bot, we are currently working. Don't worry, we still have it some time. We're working on some list of things that we'll give to our people. Now, we're not sharing it on the group. We're sharing it to leaders like George, other leaders. They will give it to their team members to buy selected coins that can do 50, that can do lots, so that you can just look for small money, buy this, and keep. What is our mission? We want to make sure that come the end of the bull run, we have people that are wealthy, not just rich, wealthy in our team, in the Royalq community. We are dedicated and committed to doing that. I will be one of them. I don't know about you. If you are ready to be in the circle of wealthy people, of millionaires, activate your bots and talk to your Mr. George and I've forgotten her name, and you will get you rolling. If somebody asks a question, what happens every 4 years? We call it bull run. We call it the bull run. Bull run, it's a circle, the Bitcoin circle. It happens once every 4 years, where you see, I'm sure you've heard that Bitcoin is pumping, 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 pumping. Yeah, we're going into the season where Bitcoin, you can have $1,000, you wake up and you see that it is $20,000. So that's what is going to happen. So are you going to be part of it, this miracle, or you will be part of the people that will tell the story of how they missed it? That's your decision. Thank you for listening. It's good night from me. Thank you.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We appreciate.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mrs. Money. Like she said, she's not in our team, or we are not in our team, but she came to speak to us today. Thank you so much, ma. We really appreciate. Thank you so much, and God bless you. I don't know if you still have one like few minutes. I would like a request. So there are some people that used to say, I don't want to tell anybody about this business, so I want to be doing it on my own. I cannot refer. I don't know if you have anything to say to that. We have people like that. I don't know if you have any advice to give them. I don't know if she's still.
Okay.
Thank you.
The beautiful part, a beautiful thing about this bot is this. You could activate this bot for $120 and decide to trade with it. You don't even want to share the opportunity with anybody. You want to be the only rich person in your community and in your family. You just want everybody to do yes, sir, and yes, ma, to you, because you want to be dashing people money. You want to be the rich person. Fine and good. You can do that. But just know that if you are the only rich person in your family, they'll kill you before your time. But where that's your decision, you can do that. But you cannot say, no, I don't have money to trade. Like many of us when we started, if you hear Josh's story, he will tell you the same thing. We didn't have money to trade. Personally, for the first 6 months that I rose from V1 to V6, I wasn't even trading. That's the truth. It was the affiliate part I was building. So you can decide to use the bot and refer. So for the wise people, they refer and they now use this money to trade. So you're making money from both sides. So you can even decide to say, okay, I don't even like to trade. I don't want to look at it. I just want to refer. You can do that. Then you can now say that you are a smart person, a smart investor, or a smart business person. The same 120, you use this bot, you trade with it, and you also refer with it. Now, many of us, let me speak for myself, that have used these bots to refer. I have several accounts in Royalq. And I just want to be modest. I have made over 200. I'm just even trying to be modest because even all the accounts I put for my children, they are all V3, you know, and then my husband is a V5 and so on. But on my own minus those accounts, I have made over 200 million just by sharing this opportunity with others. So is there anybody that they will put sugar in your mouth, you throw it away? I will not throw it away if you put honey in my mouth. So please, if you want to do that, you don't want to refer, you are shooting yourself in the leg. Do you know why? Because number one, people around you will see fall into Ponzi scheme. They will see fall, they will see be scam, and you will feel bad that, oh, I had this opportunity, I did not save this people from being scam. As a matter of fact, I tell people that this is just like the missionary work in the Bible. Go here into the world and preach. Save people. Yes, we put people or supported people to do business that they lost money. Now it is not time to bring them back to where they cannot lose money. So apart from the fact that you are saving them from losing money to scam, you are also helping them to build their life. You are also helping them to make their life better. Somebody puts me in this business, and today, to tomorrow, is a young man. Everybody knows Mr. James, but I spoke with him today. I was talking to him about our Lagos seminar we are planning in the next few weeks. We talked, and I told him, you know, you're our father. He's not older than me, but we call him father because of the respect that we have for him, because of this beautiful business he brought to Nigeria, and it has changed the life of many.
Oye.
Wetin happen? Where he go? Network.
I'm sorry, this my network is very bad.
No
So
problem.
it is a business that you will be glad to share with somebody because you are sure. Once you are, I think why most people, I don't blame people when they say they don't want to share. Because like I said earlier, many people, they'll be arrested. So they don't want somebody to lose money and hold them responsible for it. So once you are sure that, you know, this business, somebody's not going to lose their money, you are sure of safety, of all the safety net in the business, then there's no reason why you shouldn't share, because you will be getting good gratification from it. Good money, come on, come on. Just let's even say you've not even built. You are just a new member, you don't have a team. How you share the opportunity, you have $30. Yeah, $30 is over 50K in this economy. Oh. No matter how you feel you're comfortable, that thing will solve problem for you, Joe. It will solve problem for you. So imagine that you activate in a month, you are able to activate 10 people. That's about 500,000. Bro, stop now. Don't play. Don't play. You can't have oil well in your front and then you are looking for pure water to sell. No, now. No, now that's not right. So this is a business that will change the narrative for you. Please don't keep this good thing to yourself. Share it to people. Your fear is that they can lose money. They will not lose money in this. Royalq is a win-win situation. The only thing that will require from you here is patience and then be ready to learn. Once you are ready to learn and you are patient, you understand the business. You know, every business model has the way it works. Every business model has the way it works. The way this business works is not the way this one works. So once you understand how Royalq works, if like you see on the groups, most people, they understand how it works now. They didn't understand it before. So they are now calm and ready to do what it takes to make the money. So once you understand the model, you're good to go. You share the opportunity and then you're making money from this way and from this way. There's nothing like too much money now. Even Elon Musk is still making money tomorrow. Like what Ocean said, I still share this opportunity. Today, as if you go to my status, you will see I still share this opportunity till tomorrow, because as a V6, anybody I activate with my link, I get $70. That is over 100,000 just by showing one person financial freedom, just by escorting one person from pit to light. The company gives me almost 150,000. And you say I should not share it, I die here. So it's something that you must do. It's a beautiful program and it will change your life and the life of everybody around you. Before you know it, you have a family, a community of financially independent persons. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Money. Like I said, she's in V6 and she's still building. There's something there on the top, she's still building. Even at the top, she's still building. Like I said, if you don't share a good business with people, they'll do a bad business. So it's about you helping people actually. I mean, before I found out I could make money from Royalq, that same day I made my first profits. I didn't even know. I was so happy to tell people about it. I didn't even know I could make money from it. Yeah.
There are people raising their hands. It's like they want to ask doctor.
Okay, please unmute yourself and just do it fast. I don't think she's on the call anymore. But yeah, unmute yourself and ask your questions, please, if you have questions.
I'm here. I don't know where.
Okay, please unmute yourself before Dr. Mrs. Money leave. Unmute yourself and ask your question now.
Decoflex. Adebinte Elizabeth. You can unmute yourself.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma. Thank you for today's Zoom meeting. I just want to ask questions that, is there any restrictions on Royalq from people joining from US? Because I have team over there, they are having issue in downloading the app. So, and I don't know what to do. I have checked some of the YouTubes. I didn't see anything regarding that. So I now say I should just ask here.
Yeah.
Okay. To the best of my knowledge, there is no restriction as regards Royalq, but I know of Binance. Those that I know that are having issues are those using iPhone, because I was in Port Harcourt about 2 weeks or about 3 weeks ago, and we tried to activate somebody with an iPhone. We couldn't download it, So I think that's that's your person. I'm sure the person is most likely using iPhone.
Yes,
And
Ma,
so
you're
in that,
using iPhone.
good. So in that case, let the person use the website version, the URL. So that I think that's what the person will use, the website.
Okay, Ma. Okay, Ma.
Do you understand? Okay.
Oh, all right, Ma. Thank you, Ma.
Please, do we have any question for Dr. Money before she goes? This is your only chance. This is one of your, let me not say your only chance. This is one of the chances you have to talk to the first and only female V6 in the world, though.
What's the minimum that you can invest or start with?
Sorry, we didn't get you.
What's the minimum you can start with?
Oh, okay.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma.
Hi. What's
Somebody
the
asked a question. What's the minimum to start with? Let me answer that before somebody else to ask. The bot is actually $120 per annum for a year. So you can see it's very cheap. That's like $10 a month, but we pay it annually. And we have what we call the fuel fee, because as you trade, like every business, you must make profits, and the owner of the business will make profits. So the profit is shared in ratio. 80% goes to you, 20% goes to the owners of the company, which they even still share with others. But just know that you get 80% and they get 20%. Now, remember that your capital is with you in your business and your profit. So they don't have access to that. So that is why you put a particular amount in your Royalq bot, where as you trade, any profit you make, it is automated, it's calculated. 20% of whatever profit is made goes to the bot, and of course, your 80% is in your business. So they just collect their 20% from the forfeit. So you put some amount of money, it could be $20, it could be $30, it could be $40, depending on your capital. Now, The other money is your trading capital itself, because the 120 is to rent the shop. You rent your shop, you want to sell meat. You need to buy your meat that you sell in the shop. Royalq is just to rent the shop for you to do your business. Whatever amount, whatever capital you want to trade with, that is your own decision to make. But the minimum we'll tell people is $100. But you could people trade with 100,000, 200,000, based on you, what you have. You know, that's the amount you trade, that's the amount of profit you get, right? And you take, okay, back on cement is even 12,000, so I can't say 10,000. You take just 50,000 to go and buy cement. You know that you buy maybe like 5 bags to sell. You can sell that and gradually grow, compound, and grow your business. But somebody could say, no, I want to start carrying lorry loads of cement to sell. And so whatever amount you have, you are not limited. Any amount you feel you have, just trade with that. But just know that the bot is 120, and then you need maybe like $20, $30 to start with as a fuel fee. So as you trade and you make profit, if you are trading with large capital, then of course your fuel fee will now be. Remember that if your fuel fee is not moving, meaning that you are not making profit. So whenever your fuel fee is being deducted, you should be smiling because you are getting 80%. Okay. So once you have your 120 and maybe $30, $40, $50 as a fuel fee, put your capital, any amount, $100, $200, $300, $400, $500, $1,000, as the spirit and your pocket leads in your Binance, you're good to go.
Thank you so much, ma.
Okay, okay. Good evening, ma. I have a question to doctor.
Okay, please go ahead.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Today, I was trying to introduce the business to one of my colleagues, and the question he asked was that where is the company, that is the location of the company, one, that where is the company located? And the other question was who invented this Royalq? So I didn't make research before before going to the colleague. So actually I said, okay, no problem. I'll get the feedback after that. I'm going to explain to him maybe tomorrow, as after I've gotten or maybe do research on it before going back to him. So let me use the opportunity to ask it here: who invented this Royalq, and where is that is the location or the capital? Where is it located? Thank you, ma.
Leader George, I think you should take this one.
Okay. The company is the developers from Singapore. So it's not, they are a team of traders that have been in the industry for so long. So it's not a one-man business. But the company is based in Singapore. And the security of the business is that your money is not with them. Your money stays in Binance. So that is number one. Then number two is that the company is based in Singapore. That is why the time is Singapore time. Then the people that develop it is not one person. There's a set of traders that have a long range of experience in the trading, in the cryptocurrencies industry. So I think we have more questions. Or I don't know if our leader OBM has something to say.
Yeah, please, would like to invite the OBM.
Which question is that?
Which question?
No, I've answered the question, sir. You're just saying if you have anything to say.
Yeah, I would like to invite
Good
our
evening.
leader OBM. Leader OBM is a V5 in Royalq. Is a leader and is our big boss. You know, we have learned a lot from leader OBM. Leader OBM, you're welcome, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Leader Shuare. Thank you, Leader George. And a big thank you to our leader, the first V6 woman in the whole wide world, and the only V6 woman that is a V6 also. My name is OBM. I'm a V5. I got to know about Royalq 2021, and my life has become better. One of the best. It's a great time to be alive. Let me just say that. I just want to say this. I don't want to take our time. Our leaders have spoken, and we've gotten a lot of benefits. Like today, I was discussing with one network marketer, and this discussion came up about where our nation is heading to. Right now, the dollar is over 1,700. And I said this with all sincerity, I'm not causing anything, but most net marketing company in Nigeria here might pack up. Why? Now look at the exchange rates, custom. They raised the per dollar of exchange rate, and now most cars now it's now affordable again to a common man. And the same thing happens to all these product network marketing companies. When they bring their product to Nigeria, they will pay custom fees, levies to bring it in. They will freight it from wherever they are coming from. Might be shipped, they might be shipped in, but they will pay custom. They will pay NAFTA, they will pay everything. Now they are paying dollars. Like people knew that I did things for a long time. I'm still using their products. Now this month they are going to increase their the price of the products. And right now, the Nigeria here, when you price something today, the next moment we are going back, it will be increased because we don't really know where the dollar is staying. Now, most of these network marketing business will pack up. Most businesses have run out of the nation. The only business that will survive is a business that has no border, like Royalq. If you are here today, you are privileged to be here. Like I was privileged 2021 June to see this message. I mean, this is it epistle of Royalq on somebody's WhatsApp, and I came in the night like this, and I saw James Makara, our billionaire today, talking about Royalq, and the day I got started, and the journey has been so sweet. I've made over 300 million, doing Royalq, which is evident. Now, most of us come, we enter this in the groups. You see a lot of evidences. It's not only me, not only Dr. Money, not only James Makara. We have Dr. Namdi. We have our leader here, George Oshuari. Everybody. There's nobody in the Royalq that's a team builder or even trading themselves. We have people that are making over $500 in a day, trading themselves. I have leaders here making over $200, $300, $400 in affiliate commissions. Royalq have been a blessing to us. It can be a blessing to you. And Royalq is a business that's without border. And whenever you are coming in, like one of my leaders also in this Zoom, she started Royalq when I think $700 or $900 when a dollar was $700 or $900. And right now, the dollar is 1,007. There was a day she made withdrawal, and she was so happy. And when I check her back office today, she has made close to $800 in affiliate commission. I asked her, if you have not started, how will you feel? She was just happy that she got started. If you are here today, please get started. Don't mind how much the dollar rate is. If you say, okay, I'll start tomorrow, you might meet it at $2,000, 2,000 naira per dollar. And wherever you are listening to, whatever currency you are earning is always, the inflation is always catching up. I think they say even in the UK, there's a recession now. So there's nowhere you can hide anywhere, Canada, USA. Everybody has his own problem. So the solution is not running, but tackling it headlong. Now you have a solution. You have a bot that prints money. Royalq prints money daily. Maybe I can just show you some evidence. Maybe for somebody that just coming here for the first time. This is not to brag, but to show you what works. Royalq works. So this is my back office. Like today, like okay, yesterday, like now, today is in Singapore's time, like Alila said, this 20th of February. But yesterday or today in Nigeria, I made $187. Yesterday, $176, $61, $170, $156, $88, $131, 100, on and on like that. Now, if you do this calculation, this close to 400 million. Doing by today's rate. So Royalq work. And if you see my leaders, my number one in Nigeria, that guy is a billionaire today, Koti Royalq. A business was just started 3 years ago. Royalq works if you work it. So if you are here, please get started. Don't wait. Like I always say, if you join, you make money. If you don't join, you also make money. You know. So we have the template, we have the solution, we have the formula, that works in bear season and what that will work in bull season. And we'll take you by the hand, and your journey will be shorter than us. That's a guarantee if you do what you're told. So thank you, leader George. Thank you, leader Shwari. Thank you, our great leader, Dr. Money, for granting us your presence today. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Leader Obiam. Thank you so much. Really appreciate. And I want to also thank Dr. Money for taking out time to come to our Zoom, even though we are not under our structure. It means a lot to us, and all of us in Team Digital Gold wants to say thank you. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you, ma, and God bless you. And we are still moving forward. We are Viva Royalq for life. There's no other business that tops Royalq. So if we have any more questions, please let's ask quickly. Dr. Money is still on the Zoom. If you have questions, you can ask her questions. We can handle technical questions and all that, but you can ask her anything you want to ask her. Or you don't want to ask her how did she get to V6 in 6 months. People are just asking her how much is robot, how much. We can answer that one. You don't have any personal question for the first and only female V6 in the world. So please, unmute yourself, please, and ask.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay, good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, I was trying to market to someone today, and
please, can you be more audible? Your voice is low.
Okay, can you hear me better now?
Yes, we can hear you better.
Okay, I'm Oluremi Abosede, and I was trying to market to someone earlier today, and she made a comment. So I need clarification to that comment she made. And the comment was that Royalq had crashed before. I tried to disagree with her, but she was trying. I think she's in the Zoom today also, because I made her know that I joined sometimes in 2021, but because I didn't understand the business, I quitted that. But I'm now back and I'm happier because I understand the business better. But I don't know where she got that from. So I need clarification. She should be in the meeting now. So that's my question. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Sorry, I didn't hear I didn't hear the question. I didn't hear the question. Network threw me out. Can you repeat it for me?
Okay. I have one of the people marketing too. I think I saw her here before. Earlier this morning, she was telling me that Royalq had crashed before. I knew I came in, I joined 2021 when Royalq started, but I didn't understand the business and I quitted. I left. But seeing leader just status every now and then got me encouraged and I came back and it's been so smooth since I came back. So I just
I'm sorry for interrupting you. I'm really, really training. I had to put the phone by close to my ears, but I can barely hear you. Can you try and be audible, please, so I can answer your question? I can't hear you well.
now.
Better.
Okay, you can hear me now. Good evening, ma'am. Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Okay. I have one of my the people prospect. I have one of them here that argued with me earlier this morning that Royalq had crashed before. So I tried to disagree with her. She even said she will ask that question, but since she didn't ask, that's why I'm putting up the question. The only thing I explained to her was that it came in 2021. I joined then too, but I left because I didn't understand the business. I didn't put my time and effort into it to understand it. Then I left. But ever since I came back, I've been enjoying it. I know better about the business. So I think she's here in the Zoom meeting with us. So I will really appreciate if you can help us throw more light on that. Thank you.
Okay, I want to answer that. Like I said earlier on, I like taking responsibility for things. And I'm going to tell you the way it is, the truth, the honest truth. I will not butter it up. 2021, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you.
Okay, let me quickly do that before network will throw me out again. 2021, Royalq came, and that was the bull run year, right? So when the bot came, many of us, let me say 80% of the people using it, they didn't understand how to use it. You know that people can trade on exchanges, people trade on Binance, right? So many persons were using the bot like they were trading on exchange. They were trading, making money, but they were using it as like they were trading on exchange. And so we now have the bear market. Now, let me tell you something. The crypto market is characterized by something called volatility. It has nothing to do with Royalq, okay? Please, if you don't get anything from this meeting today, get this one. Volatility has nothing to do with Royalq. Volatility has everything to do with the crypto market. So those doing crypto that are not even doing Royalq, the volatility will still hit them. What is volatility? Volatility is this increase and decrease of the price of the assets. Like you are selling rice, you know, during Christmas season, the price will go up. After that, it will come, the price will reduce. That's the price is being volatile. So that is a major characteristic of the crypto market. Now, when the bear season, we have the two seasons, just like you have rainy season and the dry season. We have the bear season and the bull season in the crypto market, okay? Now, when the bear season came in 2022, for those or the multitude of the people that didn't know how to use the bot, the price of crypto generally, not Royalq, started coming down. Bitcoin all-time high was 69,000. Started coming down gradually, started coming down till it eventually got to 15,000. Do you understand? Now, most people didn't know how to use the bot to mitigate against this volatility. That is why you are saying that it came and it crashed. No, Royalq never crashed, but the crypto market went through what we call the bear season. You can go a little step further by just going to your Google, type bear season, bull season, or the Bitcoin circle. It will help you to understand more. Now, so many people, the bull season, bear season came, people didn't know how to handle it. and the price of the assets started going down. For people that knew what to do, they continued trading and they were still earning. There's no day I have not earned in Royalq from 2021 to today. There's no one day I have not earned. I must earn no matter how small. So it never crashed. But the price, the bear market came in and the price of assets reduced. Now, why is Royalq bubbling like this? Some of us, we decided that there is something in this box that we're not getting. There must be something why this company decided to create this bot, knowing fully well that people can trade on Binance and Huobi on their own, but they still brought this bot. So what did we do? In life, you must be ready to learn. You must be ready to unlearn what you think you know, and then you must be ready to relearn new things, right? So that year of the bear year that many people that were not serious went about going to do Ponzi scheme, went about going to do AWO, went about going to play. Some leaders went back to the drawing board. I am one of them. And we decided to go and learn how to use this bot properly to trade. Now, the bot has a unique feature that differentiates it from trading on the exchange. The bot has what we call the magical feature or setting. I was setting up a team member today and she asked me this question and I explained it to her. You are able to open so many positions, up to 1,000 positions if you have the money on Royalq. Why is this beautiful? Why is this helping us now? This feature helps you to, or helps us to mitigate or survive this volatility and this BS season. Next BS season coming, many people will not jump out of the market because they already know what to do. We already know the 4-year cycle. We already know that by mid of next year or thereabout, the bull season will be over, the bear market will be coming again. It's a cycle that never stops. So it must happen. So now what did we do? We had to go and learn, study how to use the bots, how to set it, command it, do this. When the price of a coin go down, buy for us. When it go down, keeps buying until our money is exhausted. Well, you can never exhaust the market. It's only your money that will get exhausted. Now, what happens as you do this? The bots will now help you to take average. We did mean media mode in school, right? It will take average of the price of the asset or the coin you have bought. Now, the person that is trading on the exchange without using this feature may have bought a coin. There's a coin called AVE. Let me use that as an example. May have bought AVE $100, and the person is waiting. The market has gone down. Maybe AVE is now $30, but because I used the Royalq to buy it, it bought for me when it was 100. It bought at 90. It bought at 70, 80, $30. What happens? It will now do what we call dollar cost averaging. The average of that particular coin. So once the market starts coming up, before it will get to that person that is waiting with their trade on Binance, I have sold out in profit to get to my own, and I am out looking for the next trade. Isn't that beautiful? So that is what we learned, and we have taught everybody in the community, and we're ready to teach you also. And we also went a step further to also learn how to generate signals ourselves and teach our community. That's why it's that almost everybody in Royalq today are professional traders, because somehow they know how to get signals. They now know what is called stochastic. See, Royalq people, they move like lords now because they know what is called stochastic RSI. They know what is called autofib. It's so simple. We have to teach them how to do this. They know that once this indicator is at this button, this is buy region. Once I enter, set it for hours, I will take profit. So that is why you see the community is beautiful and better today than before. We learned and we got better. It never crashed. Thank you.
Thank you, Master. Talking is just fitting me. I don't even want I don't even want you to stop talking, but I know that you're tired and you need to go. So do you have any other questions before we round up? Do you have any question for Dr. Moni? And I hope we've learned from that, or I hope Dr. Moni have answered your question. Please unmute yourself and ask your question fast, please.
Hello,
Please go
good
ahead.
evening.
We can hear you.
Okay, good evening. It's been very quite fascinating. My question is very short and straight to the point. We came on board, and most people that brought us on board, um, some of them, I don't know, maybe it's peculiar to me to actually be painstaking to teach so that we can learn. So I'm asking, can someone actually learn virtually here from somebody? Because I'm trying to watch a lot of YouTube videos, but certain questions I can't ask. So I don't know whether one can get the platform to ask questions, just little questions here and there. That's kind of very confusing. What she just mentioned
Oh,
about.
yeah. Oh, yes. One of this one of the goals, one of the things that we that is top priority for us, mostly in the Nigeria community, is to make sure that we train people to be able to trade themselves, generate signals, and they are not dependent on anybody. Do you understand? That is one of the plus you get when you work with us in the Nigeria community, because this is a skill, it's a lifetime skill. I was in Abuja seminar and I saw a woman, she was 70. She trades Royalq. She was in the meeting. Man, I looked at her and said, oh my God, Ma, you can do this. Say yes, so I don't need to wait for children to feed me. I felt like crying that day when young people are playing. So, sir, we do have technical trainings every Saturday. George and Ocean, they will just shut them up. I don't know if you're in the groups, but they will add you in our groups for that, where we post the link for trainings. We have technical trainings every Saturday and every Sunday. Then we also have Fridays for question. I think is it Friday or Thursday for question and answer section. So that's where you gather all your questions, and then you're very free to ask questions, and you will be answered. You will be given thorough answers. Your concerns, your worries, and then the technical sessions is Saturday and Sunday. Don't miss it. I promise you, if you attend those sessions for the next 1 month, 2 months, you will become a professional. You will be able to trade on your own very well. The truth is that you must be ready to make sacrifice. I saw a sticker on the group that says sacrifices must be made. Yes, it is true. You must sacrifice your time. You cannot gain knowledge without learning. Many persons, they are not ready to attend Zoom. They're not ready to watch recording, but they want to make money. It will not work. Gone are those days when manna fall from heaven. It doesn't fall these days. You must put in your time. But I promise you that just put in a little time, you will be satisfied. You don't even need to toil and suffer for a very long time before you know what to do. We enjoy teaching people. You will love the section. Try and attend. Thank you. We also have meetings on Wednesday, but Wednesday meeting is for newbies, those that don't understand what we're doing, that don't understand what cryptocurrency is all about. Please, I'm sure that a trial will convince you. Just attend the Wednesday meetings. We have one of the best presenters, and then because if you don't know what you're doing, you cannot sell the business. I tell people that until you buy your business, buy your business, you understand the business, you cannot sell it to somebody else. So you should attend on Wednesday, understand cryptocurrency generally, and then Royalq in particular. From there, once you get that knowledge, then you can now go about learning how to understand the technical part of it, and you're good to go. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, I can see 3 people raising their hands. After the 3 questions, would just round up. Please unmute yourself and quickly ask your question.
Okay, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Everyone, yeah, I'm a newbie here. My prospect, the person that invited me was the person that asked the last question. But in the course of this meeting, I realized 2 things, and which, of course, I've argued with her in the morning earlier. I told her that I'm not ready to put in my money into what I'm not sure of. Because one, I'm a networker. I've been involved in a lot of networking business, and I've got my hands burnt and along with other people. So I'm not interested in taking people along with me. So it cost me to learn about Forex trading and all. And I'm also a Forex trader. But I got to understand that in this Royalq is more of crypto trading. Yes, I have a few knowledge of crypto trading as well, but she now told me that I have to pay for the bots before they can admit me into the group or the academy. I don't understand, but I had this our mommy that was explaining just now. She said they have trainings. So now, if I like to have those trainings, must I still have to buy the bots before attending the trainings? That's one. And then two, it only means that somebody who is not ready to train and know how to trade in crypto cannot do the business, because some people just want to put their money somewhere and it will be making money for them. So those are the two things I want to understand. Thank you very much.
Okay. The thing is that you cannot, you saw this beautiful building, you cannot park into the building when you've not paid your rent. It's not possible. So you can't, because that is where you do your business. So you can't actually train. You know, it is the bot we used to train. I don't know how to put it more than that. We are not training on Binance or OB. It is this bot that we train, we teach the setting and how to use it and everything. So if you don't have it, you will not be able to learn what we do. We are not, do you understand that part? So it is
Is
the
there no
bot that is
videos or
basically used.
anything that explain how to do that, aside me having the bots personally?
Madam, I don't know how to answer you more than this. The
Okay.
bot is what we use to train, right? It is the bot, even if you look at videos, it is the bot. We have videos recording, you know, in our YouTube. You can go to our YouTube channel. We have lots of videos, plenty. But it is the bot that, you know, we use to do those training. Do you understand? That we used to do those settings. So we're not training people on how to trade on exchanges. No, it is using the bot to mitigate against this volatility and this, like you said, it's crash or it did not crash. It is the bot that we use to mitigate against those things. So if you have done a business before and you had a setback, you wouldn't want to, you want to do things differently, because you cannot continue doing the same thing the same way and then you expect to have a different result. Do you understand
Exactly
that
my
part?
point.
That's that.
Yeah.
So now what we're doing, we're not doing just normal one shot, you take two profit. No, even with our one shot, you take two profit, 2% and all that, we must do it with the magic call, because you don't have control over the market. Two things controls the market: the technical analysis and the fundamental analysis. And these are things we teach our members, not non-members. Honestly, you cannot expect that, you know, the community will be teaching you technical analysis, how to trade another way. You're not a member. Come on, you are a businesswoman. It's not done anywhere. So these technical analysis are things that our members benefit from. Like I said, there are special things that we teach them free of charge, being in the community to survive, you know, this business, so that we give signals. If you go to our groups, you go tire and you go run. Signals plenty everywhere, every day is full ground. So we also drop signals like minutes on the groups, but we don't want it to be just that. We want people to also be able to generate their own signal. So we go a step further to teach them how to do that. Okay. And what's the second question you asked? Sorry.
That anybody that is not ready to be for a crypto trader cannot do the business.
No, you must, because that's basically what we do. It is crypto trading we do. We don't do forex, we really don't do futures. So it is crypto. So if you're not ready to do crypto trading, then you cannot do the business, because we don't sell cement, we don't sell rice, we don't sell any other thing. It's cryptocurrency we do. So you must be ready to do cryptocurrency. If you are too busy, you don't have time for you to pick calls or generate signals yourself, you also use the magic call to set your trade, to buy and sell for you. We'll call it circle trading, but it must be also with these same magic calls. You set it and it buys and sell for you hands-free, without you picking the signals yourself. But I always like telling people the truth because me, per se, it's not because my name is Dr. Money. Me, I like money naturally, you understand? I'm very attached to money. So I like doing things that will make me make plenty money. So when you pick signals or you pick signals yourself, you make much more money, than the second one. The second one, you make money. If you are too busy, you have plenty money. Put it there, let it trade for you while it's your business. Like if I'm trading with 50,000, 100,000, what business do I have picking? Because I just said it about my normal business. Let it just be doing, let my money be breathing for me, you understand? But if you have time to sit down and pick the calls yourself, you make a lot more money. So maybe you don't like, but me, I like money. So I try to create time to do it myself. But in any of the two, you make money. That's it.
Thank you, Doc.
Thank you very much.
I think I have something to also say to Madam Abosede. People that have done online business, started online business throughout 2020, we have lost a lot of money to scam. So, but when you come across Royalq and they have told you the processes of how Royalq operates, you will see that it's entirely different from every other online business you have done. If Dr. Money tells you the amount she has lost online, if our OBM, if the OBM can tell you the amount of money he lost online, so we have all lost money online. We have lost relationships online. So, but the OBM will not say because of the relationship he has lost during Ponzi scheme before he met Royalq, it will not make him to introduce the business. If he has said that, I will not be here today. Leader Oshare will not be here today, still talking about Royalq. So we have identified that this Royalq is different from the Ponzi scheme we have done in the past that made us to lose relationship. But we have seen the difference and we know that the business is secured. Your money is in your Binance, safe and secure. No real loss. So that is the confidence we have to introduce the business to others, to introduce the business to our loved ones, to introduce the business to our children, our partners. So that is the confidence we have that the business, there's nothing like scam or anything in the business. Then for our groups, I know the person that introduced you, she must have added you to our prospects group. That is where we give you the knowledge, tell you about the business, about Royalq. For you to join our partners group, that is where we post signals. You can only use that signals for when you have the robots. So we don't give signals to people that are not using the robots. You understand? The robot has the kind of signals we give, like we can say 2%. If you go to Binance, there's no how you set 2%. So the signals we give in the group is you must have a registered, you must have an activated robot for you to be able to use those signals. So you being in the group that you have not subscribed the robot for a year is just a waste of time. So that is it. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much.
So Zad, you can unmute yourself.
Okay. Hello everybody. I greet you all. By name I'm Esdon Cryptomaniac. I have a WhatsApp. I have a Facebook page where I post things about crypto before I joined Royalq, and I've been equally posting Royalq there. But I realize that some people are very insecure to attend to the meeting sometimes. So I need a strategy whereby I can be able to still, convince most of my followers on my page to be able to see the positivity and potentials of this beautiful business in terms of crypto trading, because it can give you a break for you to be able to forge ahead and think about other other businesses and responsibilities while the robot trade for you. So I'm just looking for a strategy I can be able to, motivate my prospects, my followers on the page to be able to see that this business is real and it has a potential of changing one's life for good with no loss. Thank you.
Okay, I believe our leader, the OBM, I don't know if you can answer the question for me.
Okay, brother. The strategy is easy. Now, you want to invite them. Okay, by the time they come to you, this is what I do. I post via my WhatsApp and link them to Facebook. Now, whenever somebody is interested in my business, I take them to my WhatsApp. They will come to me, my WhatsApp. Now, I'll give them the information. Once I give them the information, we chat on WhatsApp. Now, if they need, I'll add them to my prospect group. Now, since that day, they will look at the information and I'll keep on posting. Already, they will be my status. They will be checking my status. They will see my consistency. Some people might start that day. Some people might start next week. Some 1 year. Some 3 years time. I'm very patient. I'll continue posting and I'll continue to check back. Now, I'm not the one that will do the convincing. I'll just show you. That's my strategy. So the only thing is continue posting and invite them to your WhatsApp. From there, they will see your status. The only thing is you must be consistent. They will see you consistent. So whenever they come back, it might be next week, it might be 2 weeks time, it might be 1 month, it might be 5 years. Let them see you consistent and let them see you progressing. That's my advice to you.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Okay, thank you so much, Leader OBM. I believe that today has been really great. I don't know if Dr. Moni is still here, but I would like to appreciate her. I would like to thank her. I hope that we'll catch you again one of these, one of these days, so that you come again. Invite you to our Zoom. I really appreciate, ma. God bless you. Thank you so much. For taking out time. We know that you are busy, ma. Dr. Moni is a lecturer. In fact, she's the head of a department, HOD, but she took out time to come and attend to us today. Thank you so much, Leader OBM, for always coming through. Leader George, I want to say thank you for
those questions on the chat. I hope we answered them.
which question? Do you have questions on the
some
chat?
questions on the chat. I can't see them because my network has, as you said, and there was some.
I can
some
only
questions.
see one because mine too. The first speaker spoke about floating loss. That's the robot buying more if the price is reducing. But what happens if the coin is increasing in price? Will the robot buy more again?
Okay. So the robots will sell and make profit when the coin starts increasing. So it does not buy when it's going up. It only buys when the value of the coins.
Sorry for interfering, please. The bots can buy even if it's going up if you are on cycle.
And after it has sell, it will sell first. Now it will sell. It will sell, make profits for you as it's going up. Then it will not buy. You understand? It does not buy margin calls as it's going up. It only buys margin calls when it's going down. You understand? When it's going up, it sells and make profits for you. If you're on cycle, it buys the trade again. If you're on one shot, it stops. So once the coin you're trading goes down, margin calls will be bought. When it starts going up, it will start selling and making profits for you. So, Ligosha, is that the only question on the chat?
Obo, I think Obo said, good evening, everyone. Please, Dr. Moni, can you help us share your success structure to V6 in a very short period. Thank you, ma'am. I'm sure she will do that. Maybe we'll invite her, some other time. I don't think she's here anymore. Someone said, how much is the robot? Yeah, we've talked about that. The robot is $120 for 1 year. What else? Dr. Money is indeed a guru. Yes, she is. She is. So yeah, I think that's all for today. There a training center or planned seminar in Port Harcourt? No, I don't think there's any in Port Harcourt, but I know they are having one in Abuja. Or no, I don't think they're having it. So if you are in Abuja, yes, they are having like offline training in Abuja. So if you are in Abuja, you can ask for the flyer. You get the address and you can go there and learn. It's free. They are not charging you. So yeah, I think that is all.
Actually, I think they might have something up in Port Harcourt. The person to contact me, I will link you up with Coach Mo. Maybe
Okay, sir.
even if they are not yet cast in stone, you can still see somebody in Port Harcourt.
Okay, sir.
So you can
You said
contact me.
Abuja. Okay,
We have a
okay, sir.
group for Port Harcourt, we have a group for Abuja. So if you are here, you are in any region, just tell us where you are. Contact me, contact contact George. We add you to the groups. So from there, we will link up and start something.
Can we meet ourselves? Okay, so I heard Dr. Mrs. Money talking about the what's it called? The Lagos will be having their event. I can't wait for Lagos. I feel like the turn up is going to be crazy because most of us that I know we are in Lagos and we can't wait. Hopefully, we get it pretty soon so that we can key in, because I know they had one in Abuja and they already had one also in Port Harcourt. So yeah, for those in Abuja and Port Harcourt, just chat, ask on the group. They will refer you to your individual group so that you can join. So thank you so much. Thank you.
So someone is raising his hand.
We will not leave today. Yeah, no.
Yeah, good evening, everyone.
Good evening. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you so much. I just realized not long ago, just few days, that the boat is supposed to be rented every year. Like every year we have to pay for the boat. So I want to find out, like, if we will, or I will rent this boat for 1 year and my capital is just $100.
Yes.
And some hello.
Go ahead.
Yeah, and sometimes my bot will be for days without making profit. I feel like I am the one at the lost site, because for long time now that I registered and I've made just $17. And before this year comes to an end, maybe I'll not even have up to what I registered with. So how do I go about this to make more money the way I see others making $200 a day and more?
Okay. It's like you joined this Zoom late. So if you
Yes, I
joined us
wanted to
when
join, but it was 100 members and I couldn't join.
Okay, couldn't join. Okay. But when I started the Zoom, when I was explaining what Royalq is, I said you can start with $100. It's just like you rented a shop. You rented a shop with $120, and you now decide to sell only sugar in the shop. You know that only sugar, the profit you get from sugar will not be able to cover the shop rent and every other expenses you could do. But you that started a provision shop, you know you have a bigger picture. You must not wait till 12 months, 1 year, before you know that the sugar you are selling, you are supposed to sell, add more capital to sell milk, to sell Milo, to add semo, to add cornflakes, to add rice. Have you entered a provision store and you see that it's only sugar they are selling inside? So at least in the big shop you rented with $120 for 1 year, you are not expected to trade with $100 all through the 1 year. So if that your $100 is making you $1 a day or 0.5 a day, remember if you increase your capital to 200, sometimes you might make $4 a day, you can make $10 a day, you can make $3 a day. So you see that the more you introduce new capital in your business, the more the robot will be making more profits for you. The capital is your own. You are not sending the new capital you be adding, you're not sending it to Royalq. You are still keeping it in your Binance, in your wallet. So you see that the more capital you use to trade, the more profits. If you are using $100 now, you can only trade only one coin. And if the one coin takes, sometimes you take 2 days, 3 days, a day before it will deliver. You see that before you will have to wait for that one coin to deliver before you make profits. But when you start selling milk, Milo, sugar, other provisions in your shop, you start trading like 2 or 3 coins, $100, $200, having margin costs for them. You see that no harm. Even if the coins go down, you make sales from the sub-being wait time settlement. You make sales from the margin cost being bought. You see that you make sales. So that is it. So you can complete.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you everyone for coming out today. We always have Zoom Thursdays and Mondays, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. So you can tune in. And Dr. Money has left, but I would like to appreciate her even in her absence. Just want to say thank you so much to Dr. Money for coming out today. Leader Obiam, thank you so much as always. Leader George, thank you. And we'll see you on Thursdays. So if you are new, you do not have an activated robot, and you want to activate your robot, just get back to the person that invited you to this Zoom. The person is going to send you a link and guide you on how to activate your robot. And then after that, they'll add you to the group and you start learning how to properly know how to instruct and trade with the robot. Thank you so much and good night.
Again, our Thursday Zoom, we did not treat today's topic. So our Thursday Zoom will treat today's topic, how to pick a trade using the Royalq app. So we will treat it. So our Thursday class will be practical. We'll be sharing our screen to show you the robot app and how to select coins using looking at the chart. So thank you. Please don't miss Thursday Zoom. Come
Thank you
early,
so much.
8:30 p.m.
Yeah, the Zoom link doesn't change. It's the same link. You can always use it Mondays and Thursdays. Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night.
It's 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time.